Hey guys, how you doing? So I wanted to just make a quick video on all of the storage areas that we've made in the van. I won't bore you with all the details of everything that's inside, but I just wanted to show you the compartments, the different things we've made. And I will put the measurements of the compartments on the screen in case anybody's wondering. So here we go. Okay, I will start with this cabinet up above the bed. This is the very first thing that we made in the van. So it was exciting. This has got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in it. It's pretty loaded up. I'll put the measurements below. And I wanted the sliding doors just to save room, and this is actually dry erase board, so I can use it, the dry erase marker. So to connect the back wall in this cabinet, we screwed it together and made a little bookshelf there. That has another layer of books behind it. And that's my dad's old belt that I thought looks cool there, holding the books in. But that wasn't really enough room, so I built this horizontal bookshelf. So that's pretty deep, and it's angled and slanted down so the books don't fall out. And I saw my laptop in there too, some tablets. And I have a little light in there too, so I can see what's going on. So on the crib side of the bed, I built this foot box. I thought it'd just be a good place to put, whoever slept over here, their cell phone and water bottle and stuff, kind of like a nightstand. And it doesn't really interfere with your feet. You get used to it. We got used to it pretty quick. And then it turns out that the jackery kind of fit perfectly on top of that when I wanted to put the jackery in here. So that worked out well, actually. So next to the bed, we have this set of drawers. I actually bought this set of drawers at Savers for $10. It's really heavy duty. This thing probably weighs 70 or 80 pounds, which has worked out well because even though it is heavy to put in a van, it balances out the weight of the van. For the other side has the goal zero in the water, so at least it helps balance out the weight. But it's really high quality. It was a bright, ugly yellow, so I just stripped it and painted it white. So then when we put the heater in, that was the last thing we did. So we just built a box under it for the heater. The heater's back there. And that actually created a nice little cubby right here that I added this board so stuff wouldn't fall out. But it can fit like 1 or 2 pair of shoes. I also put the water bottles there. So I found that I was always wanting to have an extra jug of water in here just for drinking water. So I was putting it there. It's kind of a good place for it. It's not in the way. So I put another leather belt here just to be able to it's hard to do with one hand, but just so I can lift this in and out. A little extra room for another bottle. So that goes there. And for now, I didn't have places to hang my jackets and our sweatshirts and stuff, so I added this little hook here, and I'm hanging it. I can hang about 6 jackets on here, sweatshirts. I don't really like the way it looks. It looks kind of messy, but once we leave New England and we don't have to worry about it, I'll put them in the back. But for now, it's good to have them handy right there. We took advantage of these little compartments in here. You don't want to mess with this cable for the door, but I just have a bunch of butane in here and other things. Anything like a can or a bottle fits good in there. Same thing over here. And the dust brush goes there. I'm not going to bother showing you the front console and everything. That's typical. But I do keep some stuff behind the front seat, the driver's seat, my vacuum and stuff. And while I'm here, I'll show you the toilet. There's a little compartment at the bottom of the toilet that I can fit. I think I've got 2 or 3 pair of shoes in there. So I just made these boxes to fit in these spaces for the kitchen. It was just easier to custom make something the exact right size. So they're pretty deep, they fit quite a bit. Normally I have a curtain right here, but I took it down to show you guys. This was kind of an afterthought. I was running out of room for clothes, so, and this was a lot of wasted space, so this board here is attached with dual lock, so you can't put anything too heavy, it'll push it down, and this is attached with dual lock. So I built this shelf, and I had these little collapsible things. It's really cheap. I think I got these at the dollar store. So I have a bunch of Doug's shirts in here. So that can go back there. So that created a little space down here. Put another one of these things here with just some extra food in it. And above the sink, I got this little basket thing at Target. So I hung that there, thinking it'd be good for fruit. But I put other stuff in there, snacks, and some stuff was getting too cold down lower. So if I didn't want it to freeze, I put it up there. There is 6 lights under here that I can use the remote to turn on. So under this bed, there is 5 compartments. This one under the head of the bed is one long one because the goal zero's here. Then there's one in the front, one in the back, one in the front, one in the back. So these I get to from the front, clearly. Also the bed hinges if I need to, but that's a pain. But I had these containers. So I love it when I can use something that I already have. So you can see there's a lot of room under there. So I just pull this out like a drawer. And there's a goal zero, and that's just some miscellaneous stuff. I do have this fanny pack hooked to the back of the passenger seat. My thinking was that it'd be a good place for Doug to keep his keys and all that when he came in. But that'll only work when the seat's turned around. But when Doug's with me, the seat will always be turned around most of the time. This is what it looks like back here when it's in its best condition. I put up the pegboard, I can store tools there. And I just use these little pouches that I had and stick stuff inside there and hanging up here. Messy, but it's like a garage, so that's okay. This is the stuff for the winter and stools so I can get to the roof. Snow stuff, hopefully I won't need that much longer. This goes way back to the back of the goal zero. So I fit all these tools here, and then there's a big milk crate full of tools back there. And stuff slid over the side. This is just more tools or camping stuff or bike stuff. Same here. And car necessities also. You can see there's no more insulation or anything down here because that's what got all diesel fuel, so I don't know what I'm going to do now here. And this is something I had in the minivan, I think, so I just liked it. So I've just got some extra diesel fuel here and cleaner and stuff. That's where we keep the tank. And I have just a day hiking backpack here and the cord. And this is my favorite thing. It's what I use for my dirty laundry, so I can reach it from the front. So it's a little hamper. So that's basically it. I hope that wasn't too painful for you. I don't have any kind of roof rack storage or roof rack or anything as of yet. I'm trying to avoid that if I can. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.